We're very bullish about the Asia-Pacific region. We had really significant growth last year. We doubled our profit in the region, and we're looking for a significant hike in growth as well this year. Since we brought China together as one entity and we asked Ian to go to China and be the head of the Greater China unit, it's a much more integrated operation. And the great thing about that is that you have different areas where you can bring in different resources. So that for us, Hong Kong is a very strong digital center, and we're actually able to have Hong Kong expertise also working in China, as well as access to larger creative pools of talent, which we didn't have before. So instead of having an operation of 400 or 500 people in China, we now have another 50% in terms of the numbers of people, the skill sets that we're able to bring. And I think that we're already seeing the benefit of that in terms of the way that we work with our clients. And I think that they appreciate, because actually probably all we're doing is mirroring the kind of operations that they themselves have as well. We see our Asia-Pacific operation not just as something that needs to be very strong on the ground, but something where we can actually export talent and export creative work to the rest of the world. And I think that's very important in the TBWA setup, that we don't have any passengers anywhere. We have markets and regions that are actually able to fulfill and compete with the rest of the TBWA world in terms of the quality of the work that they produce. One of our great strengths has been our digital entities, because we've invested very heavily in a lot of people in those markets. And we are now producing digital work, particularly from Australia, for the rest of the world on a lot of our global clients. I think one of the things we need to do with digital, and one of the things that is very important to us, and I suspect is different to other agencies, is that we put digital at the heart of our main agencies. So we don't have it as a separate adjunct that works in parallel with agencies. It's actually at the heart of each of our agencies. And I think what we need to do, and our challenge, is to make sure we're getting the people who are pioneers in digital technology and digital applications and bringing them into agencies. But one of the things that I'm finding as I travel around the world is that more and more people who have those skill sets actually want to be part of advertising agencies, rather than in silos where they're not able to actually explore the full coverage of the area that they might want to be involved in. One of the challenges that TBWA faces, but it's networks as a whole, it's not just TBWA, is talent. There are lots of people out there now who are competing for the same talent. We don't anymore compete, we don't anymore just look for traditional talent in the advertising business. We want people who do other stuff, and other stuff that we can use to help build our clients' brands. So we are looking at a much broader pool in terms of the people that we want. And as soon as you look in that broader pool, you're actually competing with other people as well. And with the best will in the world, advertising is not necessarily the best paid business. And so, you're looking for people who have other options that are also sexy and also good things to do. So it's finding those people and making them think and understand that there is a real career to be had in advertising, which is exciting and evolutionary and takes them somewhere.